What's poppin', y'all? Let me adjust this ND filter. Let's see if I can. Hold up. I think that might be a little better. It's really bright here. Hold on. Wrong way. There we go. Yeah. Okay. What's poppin', you guys? I have a message, man. I have a message to share. You know, if you want to see some sort of change in your physical reality, realize that, everything that you see in the external is already the past. Everything that you see in the external is a byproduct of the frequency that you've been emanating, meaning you're not supposed to look directly at what is outside of you and build with that. You are supposed to go inward and from there be very clear on what frequency you are choosing to put out, and then witnessing how your external shifts. You don't go from the outside to try to have that change so then the internal you is satisfied and happy. You have to be that change before you can actually see it outside of you. I'm about to take a seat right now on one of these trees. We'll go over here. The ground a little bit. Alright. I can give you an example. Like, if you're somebody who's been wanting to go to the gym consistently, literally the only reason why you haven't been going consistently is because that's not part of your inner identity. There's a mismatch of what it is that you want and what it is that you're currently vibrating, and therefore there's a dissatisfaction. So by simply really tuning into the feeling of what it feels like to be consistent in the gym and that satisfaction, knowing that every single day you do some sort of exercise and that's normal, the more that you build those neural pathways by doing it, the faster it solidifies and it becomes a part of you. And even in the moments that you don't even feel like it, even showing up just a little bit is enough for you to do the reprogramming and keep that momentum, keep that identity of somebody who is consistent in that thing. I've been wanting to do some sort of exercise every single day, like not go a day without doing exercise. So like I freaking worked out hard yesterday, and I'm not gonna touch weights today or anything, but I'm like, you know what? I'm seeing all this greenery around me. I'm like, I'm about to just run like a mile and break a sweat. That's what I'm about to do. And it's wild because other people respond to the energy that it is that you're cultivating. You don't make an influence by trying to influence things outside of you. You make an influence by actually convincing yourself that you are that, because you are that. You know, you are a star, you are powerful. But if you don't remember these things, then it's just gonna ripple out into your aura, into your energy, and then people are just gonna see that and feel that. And therefore, that is how the external is going to shift. And one really powerful antidote to this is having boundaries. Like, I'm here with my family right now on vacation, and I was like having breakfast, and I was like feeling irritated, and I was like, man, like, you know what? I don't want to feel like this. What is this trying to tell me? Well, this is trying to tell me that I just need some space and time right now to actually think for myself and be in my own energy. And, you know, people appreciate you so much more when there is a level of absence, because that's just human psychology. So that's the same thing with pretty much with your energy. Who are you giving your energy to when you should be actually pouring it into yourself? You should be your number one priority every single day. And when you connect with other people, you know, that's an ability to also learn and grow. But it's like you don't get lost in other people's worlds and universes because you are already in momentum with what you got going on in your life. You don't like abandon everything you're doing for like another person. Like it's like you find out how other people are able to fit in your world, your movie. That's the vibe, y'all, because your attention, your energy is so important. You know, if you don't take this space, if you don't have these energetic boundaries in place, you're gonna, you know, it's a lot easier to forget who you are. And this obviously depends on the people that you're around. You know, obviously we call in that we're around other people who actually amplify us, who actually mirror to us parts of us that actually are what we want. But I'm giving you an example. If, like, you know, we're probably dealing with a lot of people who are really, you know, in the matrix, in the 3D, that aren't like on that journey of awakening, growth, mindset, you know, creativity, all these things. So yeah, like, I'll give you another example again. I didn't know what I was gonna say before this video, but I just already assumed my identity as somebody who posts every single day and has something of value to say, and that I love what it is that I do, which is speaking, which is sharing information. And then from that I'm just like, you know what? I have the space, I have the energy to just take out my camera, and, you know, it feels like I'm pouring into my cup. And I know it feels good when I record this and then I go later and hit upload. And, you know, I've already accepted that this is something that I've committed to. And it's like a commitment to yourself, and that's how you begin to build self-love, self-esteem, and then growth over time. Because Every single time you show up for your craft, you are evolving in that. You are getting better every single time. You are being tested, of how to channel emotion, how to, I wouldn't say tested. I would say you are being, you can say called to or challenged for growth, to connect to authenticity. Ask yourself, what makes life living for you? And when I ask myself that question, it's really enjoying the simple pleasures of life, enjoying connecting to other people, growing, and being creative. That's that's simply what it is for me. And the breath, as I just breathe right now, is one of your most profound allies on this journey, because your breath is literally life. And if you feel overwhelmed, unclear, unsteady, dropping into, let's say, a 4-7-8 breathing, or even just breathing consciously is enough to shift your energy. And if you're watching this video, I invite you to do it right now. Just tune in to the present moment with me. Feel free to sigh. And again, we remind ourselves that every single day is a gift. And our creativity, our creative endeavors is almost like, how would I say, the it's like a pen and a notebook, and you're writing a story. You can make the most epic, thrilling story ever, but if you don't have a pen, or if you don't know how to use your pen, you're kind of just need to read other people's books, or you just kind of look at empty pages. Always asking yourself, what can I do today, that's in my highest excitement, that reminds me of my truest freedom, that I can do anything I want in this life. Since I can do anything that I want in this life, what do I feel called to do? How do I feel called to be? And it's I want to keep anchoring into my body, keep creating, keep expressing myself. And it's I feel like we're naturally drawn to want to build. And what brings excitement out of life is knowing that we can build whatever reality we desire. And we can build a life that's filled with so much pleasure, so much love, and so much sacredness, so much celebration of life. The point of life really is that you can give it whatever meaning you do so. And I personally love being able to take really profound epiphanies and ideas and then bring them tangibly into words that are simple to understand. And yeah, there's really nothing better than the present moment. And to wrap it all up, I want you to remember that whatever it is that you are seeking in the external, it's really like not gonna fulfill you in the way that you might think. And hold on, do I have my mic? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, my mic's right here. Still connected. Okay. Um, and what I mean by that is anything that you want, you have access to right now. If it is that you're seeking stability, find ways to be stable right now. Yes, it's going to draw in the external manifestation, but like when people talk about it's not about the end result, it's more so the journey that there is key. Why? Because literally, like, we're already complete as we are. These milestones that come about, they're beautiful confirmations that show us that, you know, we have tuned to that energy so much to a point that it's appearing in the physical. But if you really are trying to shift your external, being so much in that abundance within you is the key code. And the beautiful thing is that when you're out of that program of seeking, it's like you're not even focused on the manifestation. You are focused on your inner world. You are focused on living and receiving your present moment day by day by day. You're amplifying your aura. You're not in your mind, which is trying to see the future. And you're not in a lack mentality, which is like trying to change the outside of you. Accept where you are, love where you are, know that it's temporary, and embrace the stage that you're in right now as you know that you are shifting because you are so, so, so in an energy that you created for yourself that undoubtedly will cause your external to shift.